Coming up, right, schematics, FortressCraft. Right, now this, when Arcus told us about this, when he was first sort of bringing the, or writing the PC version, he taught us about this, and I thought, what? Schematics? What the hell are them? What do we do with that? And then obviously, mucking about and find out that it's absolutely amazing, this shit. They're really thinking this one out, like that sort of the thinking of the builders in that putting it in, and absolutely phenomenal. So think about it. So you've got your spawn, where you spawn in. I generally build my workshops right on the spawn in, straight in the workshops, get on with it without having to wander around the world looking for where the hell have I put them, I've lost them. Right, straight into workshops. Obviously your build, what we used to do in FortressCraft was build around the workshop. So obviously the bigger your build got, so everything got crowded around the workshop, and the memory was going, and as soon as you spawned in, it had to pull it all in, and everything was crashing and people couldn't get into your world. So he's thought about this. Obviously the guys with the high-end PCs didn't have to even worry about this, but your lower-end PC, you think about it. So you've got your workshop. You probably will build your workshop near your spawn so you don't lose it. And then obviously your build will be a little bit further out, hopefully. So and spread out in a quite a heap rather than all in one place. Things start taking a lot of time. So you're building a structure, you added your customs, you think, it doesn't look quite right, I need to go back to the workshop and say, bollocks, I can't be arsed, the workshop's miles away. Obviously teleporters are coming in, they'll help, but you're still running from build to workshop, workshop to build. So what I'm thinking, schematics. As you can see, my workshop is an absolute bloody bomb site. But you can see I've got models lying all over, half built stuff like that. And this is all like stuff I schematic up. I build it, schematic it, take it to the build, paste it in, boom. Don't have to muck about. And then you write at your source. So your workshop is where you create these models. You need the shaping right, you need the colouring right, you need stuff like that. And obviously trying to create something and then wander off to the build to make sure it looks alright, pain in the bum. And if you're like me, you'll have forgotten what the hell you went to the build for in the first place, and then forgot why you went to the workshop. So if you build near your workshop, then schematic it up, take it in, paste it into your world. Absolutely phenomenal. So enough dribble, because I'm just talking about it. You guys are sitting there thinking, well, what the hell is schematic? What the hell are you doing? I'll show you. Now then, let's get into this. I just get excited about this shit. It's really good. So basically, I've got my model. I've got a few cactus spread about. I think, yeah, that's a canny scene. I like the look of it. I like the way it all goes together. So what you do, bring up your F11, which you copy and paste. No, you don't. Get rid of that one first. Then bring up F11, copy and paste. And then obviously you've got to copy it. Now I'm copying the hoof prints as well, so I'm copying into the ground. Because I want the whole scene. Now if you think about copy and paste in FortressCraft was good, but you were limited to so many blocks. But this is powerful shit. Copy that, and there you go. So that whole area, you can see the little copy thing. That whole area is now copied. And Fraps is absolutely having my life today. Right, so there's your model, and then obviously you hit end. That pulls it in. There's your model. All copied, the whole thing, right? And then obviously you can go and paste that out, and then obviously you come out to copy and paste disappears. Well, not so anymore. So you bring up your schematic list. Now this is all placeholder, so this will change by the time you guys get it. So you can name your schematics on the fly, stuff like that. At the minute you're doing everything by hand, and you just paste it in. So press a button, it saves the schematic, it's got a nice number. that will be, you'll be able to change to a name once it's done. But there you go. So all I do now with it is just write the number down, what it is, come out of the game and change the name of it. So and then once it's done, you just come out and lose it. There you go. So copy and paste gone. And then I can wander over to my world, wherever the hell I'm going to build it. Stick it over here. We're going over here. Oh, Fraps is absolutely buggering me up there. Right, so you find your spot, and then you think, I fancy putting a horsey and carriage down there. So you bring up your copy and paste, bring up the schematic, you find your schematic. Now I've already done this one, horse and carriage scene I called it. I went back out and done it, so we'll get that. And there it is there, okay, it's exactly the same schematic. Then obviously you place it, so you can, a little bit of Y to add height, or minus Y, to bring, shift Y to bring it back down. Shift Y takes it down, a little bit of Z edge, takes it that way, shift Z, you can go that way. I'm going to kick the crap out of Fraps in a minute. A little bit of X edge, and a little bit of shift X edge, and then put a bit more shift Z. So you found the scene where you want it. We'll have it the other way, so then you rotate it. You stick it the other way if you want. So there's the scene, and then you hit the home button and it sticks it in. Okay, and then you just hit F11, get rid of it. There you go, done. Whole scene in one. So think about it, guys, think about it, the power of this. Okay, not just the building aspect. Now hopefully Arcus will put a little comment on the video just to verify this, but what I'm hoping is these schematics and customs can be swapped between their players. So obviously you know what it was like if you like a custom block, you would have to come into someone's world, you'd have to look at it, go around it, map it out, memorize it, go back to your world and then build it. Or watch one of Butcher Boy Thomas tutorials on YouTube. Plugging my own videos. What a sad bastard. Right, so you could do that. But this, if you like a custom block, you should be able to ask the person whose world you're in, I like that custom, can we have a bit of trade? Can we do something about it? And obviously, depending how it's set out, then trades would commence. And that goes for full schematics, I hope. So someone comes into the world, say, I like your horse and carriages, I like it, I'm building the Western world myself, can I have it? I could probably make a gift of it, or I could, go to his world, see if it's alright, and then plant it in for him, to see, yeah, I like that, yeah, stick that down there, bang, there you go, and there's a prezi for you. You could be wandering around people's world, thinking, rather than just voting for that world, oh, I like this, give them a schematic, give them a custom block, make it all worthwhile. It brings it in. But that's not all, guys. You've seen that schematic. Now let's show you true power. Let's get over here, out the way. This bloody Fraps is killing me. I'm gonna kick crap out of Fraps. I hate Fraps. No, I like Fraps, but I hate Fraps. It's a love-hate relationship, a bit like Marmite. Anyone like Marmite? Love Marmite. A lot of people hate it. Same with Fraps. Now schematics. Now watch this, guys. Watch and learn. So let's get this in. Get me schematic up. This way, train. Right, remember this? Hopefully you've seen my video. If you haven't, it's the first time in. I did a video not so long ago with the full train and the bridge and the rest of the Western world as well. But I've actually made the train bigger as well. The passenger cabin I've made bigger because I thought it looked a little bit short, so I have lengthened it, so hopefully it's a bit more authentic. So we'll just stick this bugger in there, and F11 gets shot of that. Now this schematic, okay, I'll give you the numbers, is 10 blocks high. Okay, it is 80 blocks long and it is 7 blocks wide. Now that is a grand total of 5,600 blocks in area. Okay, now if you think about it, this train is pure customs. Now your average build on your FortressCraft Xbox, you got the 4,700 in one area. Things started getting a bit sad and falling to bits. That's it, all in one schematic. Paste it in, bingo. And oh, another little feature, I don't know if you guys know this, but when you're playing on games on Steam, you can take screenshots by pressing F12. Arcus has thought of this. Press the B button, gets rid of all the crap on the screen, then you take your screenshot, then you upload that to Steam, Facebook, Toys R Us, Big Boobs, whatever you want, get it in there, and there you go. So there you go, guys, schematics. That's 5,600 block area, one schematic, bang, in it goes. Thanks for watching, guys. Keep smiling now. Ta-da.